great, good seniors like Jay Will, Kev, or all the other seniors, but really just feel for them, and it sucks that we really couldn't pull it away for them today.
Talk about fouls on both sides. There was a lot of them, especially for you. So what was it like for you to have to sit on that bench for a little while?
It kind of was a little nerve-wracking because when all that excitement was going on, you're on the bench, but I trust in everybody that went in the game, and I feel like they did a good job. So even though I wasn't in, I feel like they really held it down when I was in there.
Where do you think things started to separate? I feel like there was a moment there.
Probably obviously when Jordan Walsh hit that three, I feel like that kind of messed up a little bit of the momentum, and it was hard for us to really come back from that. So probably went around that shot.
JJ, how disappointing was it that games especially come down to rebounding and free throws? You guys just couldn't execute the way you wanted to.
Yeah, it's a little disappointing. Put that a lot on myself. Should have got probably the last rebound, so it kind of sucks when you kind of don't pull through for your team.
What was the emotion like walking off the court back here, hearing that last message from Norm?
Yeah, kind of surreal. It still doesn't feel real. It probably when I hit the bus or something or see my dad, it'll probably start setting in. But it's all right now. It doesn't feel real, so kind of hard to pick emotions when everything's going on right now.
What do you feel like those conversations with your dad and your mom, whenever you're able to call her, are going to be like?
Yeah, it's gonna be sad, but they know I did everything I can and did my hardest. So I'm just excited to see them, and just sucks that it ends this way for the seniors.
Curious for you, KJ, just reflecting on the season. Favorite moment, anything that stands out immediately?
Senior day, it was good to get a win and win. Obviously, clutched the Big 12 tournament for the seniors, so probably that.
And as you look ahead to the off season, what are some of the things you feel like you really want to try to work on?
Probably just shooting, stuff like that. Really, there's nothing really about the off season I'm really thinking about right now.
AJ, how proud of you were DeJuan's effort to come out with that knee injury and still perform the way he did?
Yeah, I'm really proud of DeJuan. He always fights through difficulty very well, so everybody knew he was coming out, and he's probably way harder than y'all really realize. So it was cool to see him get back out there and stay the whole half for us and just keep fighting like he always does.
What sort of example have the seniors and upperclassmen on this team set for future Kansas Jayhawks teams?
Just leadership. They've shown us the ropes. They've shown us all we can do now. It's just I'm going to pass it on and try to do what they did, and for future kids, just lead how they led us this year.
Thank you.
You'll be an upperclassman next year. You've watched Jalen the last 2 years be an upperclassman. What are some things you kind of learned from him just in terms of being a leader and leading a team?
Yeah, just presence overall. When Jay Will and Kev and Ochai, people like Ochai, CB, and Dave walk through the court, you notice them and you notice that they're leaders and they carry themselves like that. So just carrying yourself like that and just being vocal all the time like they have been.
What do you think of the job Ernest and Zuby and Zach did when you had some foul trouble tonight?
I feel like they definitely held it down when I wasn't there. Got some unfortunate calls for everybody, so that just happens in basketball. And we kind of was in the wrong, sorted in the straw on some of them, so it's disappointing what happened, but that's what March Madness is all about, and we're just on the losing side of it today.
The game was chaotic in a lot of ways. I mean, obviously physically it's a battle, but how exhausted do you get in a game like that emotionally even?
Yeah, most really just emotionally. When you're going 100 miles per hour like that and emotions hard, you really don't get tired in situations like that. So just emotionally it's draining. So probably it just sucks how it ended.
What's the difficulty of not having Bill around the past couple of weeks? Not just play calls and stuff like that, but just general experience.
Yeah, it's a little difficult, but Coach Rob and all the other staff know what they're doing, so it wasn't as big as a drop-off as everybody would think because we've gone through stuff like this before earlier in the season. So I'm just grateful that we have great assistants like that and great leaders that people have right here.
Did you guys adopt a let's